one key player that stands out amongst the rest and that we got to talk about because he is the greatest player of all time, if not arguably the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi, La Pulga, is coming into what will be his 5th World Cup at this point, and he still remains trophyless. And as you look at his legacy, as you look at everything he has accomplished in his career, you can't help but feel that the one missing trophy for the chosen one has to be the World Cup. He got so close to it in 2014, he could barely sniff it, man. He could see the rust on the trophy. He was right there, but eventually lost his opportunity at seizing that incredible moment. He is now here, backed by an incredible squad full of dogs, players ready to play for him, for his coach, and for his country, and that seem unafraid of the moments that they will be facing at the World Cup. He'll be able to launch his greatest of all time debate into an unprecedented sector that'll ultimately, in my opinion, separate him from a player such as Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. So that's what's at stake for Lionel Messi and this Argentina team. To have a team like this to root for and to set your hopes upon this tournament, it's everything, man. And so what rides for Messi and his legacy will be a big point of contention this World Cup, not just for this podcast, for the entire world to see if Messi can finally win his first World Cup.
You know what's truly, truly insane, man, is you're not the only person saying that. No. Every single person who watches football is saying the exact same thing. And what's even crazier is Messi is fully aware. Dude. And he has to take that narrative and see it through in this year's World Cup. The pressure is ridiculous. It's pressure like no other. Maybe no other athlete has ever felt. Truly. Yeah. Truly. And what's beautiful is that I don't think there's any other athlete that could actually handle it as good as Messi. The way he's going into this World Cup, this man is hungry. He wants this so bad. He's giving everything that he's got out on this pitch, whether it's for PSG and every single Argentina game. I have never seen Messi approach these national team games the way I'm seeing him go into this World Cup right now with Argentina, man. It is absolutely ridiculous. Even in these friendlies against Honduras and Jamaica, Messi looked completely different. He was toying with these defenders, and I think that's a big difference, man, is not only is this narrative going around, but this World Cup's different. In every other World Cup, Messi was low-key kind of an underdog in the sense of he was going to be the next Maradona. He was going to be the next Pelé. That was always the narrative in every other World Cup was, oh, there's this guy named Leo Messi.
Right.
There's this guy who's trying to be the world's best. He's trying to be the GOAT. But for the first time, I think, in this World Cup, it is definitive. Every pundit, every fan, for the most part, says that Messi is already the greatest of all time. And that has never been said going into a World Cup for Leo Messi. And he believes it too. I mean, he knows he is. And I think that's a huge difference in mentality. And you couple that with the fact that this Argentine squad is absolutely stacked. This is a completely different Argentina squad, not just on the pitch, but mentally. And it's scary. It's very scary because going into this World Cup, I think it's definitive. Argentina and the GOAT are going to try to win the World Cup. And I don't think that has actually been said going into a World Cup before.
Yeah, it was a big point of contention every time that was mentioned.
Every time.
I think two things stand out to me. Scaloni and how he's been able to form this team around Messi. I think a big part of the reason why he looks so comfortable now playing with this team is that Scaloni has built a system where he can just thrive, where he can just be the same Messi at PSG, the same Messi from Barcelona. He can just come over, do his international duty, and play the exact same way and get the results he needs. The second part is that when they don't have Messi, they've still found a way to play cohesive, play as a team, play as a unit. That in itself has been a big point with Argentina. They just don't know how to manage without Messi's godlike presence. And so these two things, coupled with the pressure and with everything building up in this tournament, I think is going to add into Messi's overall mindset and how he approaches it. Like you said, I actually think he's managing it very, very well, bro. Because this isn't like a 24-year-old Neymar. hearing the words that he has to win a World Cup trophy when they're hosting it, right? This is a 35-year-old Messi. He could basically be a grandpa at this point. Hearing the words, hearing this pressure, but knowing that he's going to be okay no matter what.
And he can.
And that itself, in the fact that he can do it,
Yeah.
I think there's something truly special there. And if it's unlocked, then Argentina fans could be on the verge of one of the greatest World Cup victories if they end up seeing Lionel Messi lift that trophy. That would completely seal his legacy. It would seal his story. And in my opinion, would complete him as a overall footballer. At that point, he has won it all if he wins the FIFA World Cup. It's completed.
I have chills.
Oh, God.
I have legitimate chills hearing
fuck.
that. There's no exaggeration in what you just said, but it's crazy that this is the storyline for Messi and Argentina going into this World Cup, because what you just said, I don't know if any human being should have to go through that.
Dude, it's a lot, man.
It's a lot.
But you look at his trajectory, bro. This has been building up for 17, 18 years since he first stepped on that field for Barcelona alongside Ronaldinho and scored his debut goal. Like, this has been building up since then. Yeah. And it's almost, I don't know, man. It's almost spiritual in the sense that if it is completed, if it is done, then shit, man, I might have to go to Argentina on my knees and go just
pay tribute.
Pay tribute, bro, because this would be the ultimate accomplishment for Lionel Messi.